I'm Anthony.
I'm Philip.
And this is what's happening in Myrtle Beach Games and Myrtle Beach Games of Conway and Myrtle Beach Games of Comics probably this week.
Probably.
Last time we didn't get it right.
That was last week.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
I thought we were 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. So this is something Zaz is doing. Let me look on this little computer that Juan gave me. Nope. See, why did it work for everybody else and not for me? See, basically disconnected us.
You gotta hit that button.
Power button?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. All right. So if I click this.
All right. So Jonathan Zazinski, the Turtle Lover, has set this up. It is the White Widow Games Qualifier 2. It is Sunday, October 2nd at 7 p.m. I believe you have to be registered by 6 p.m. This is an online tournament?
Yeah, it's on Pokemon trading card game online. It says it right next to your head. That right there. It's White Widow Games. If you don't know, we are White Widow Games as well. So. Seven Wonders Duel. This is actually the best two-player game out there.
Yeah?
It is.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Well, most two-player games are really like four-player games that they cut down to 2 players. There's only very few that are made for just 2 players.
I have that problem looking for single-player games. And be like, yeah, single player, you play 2 characters.
Yeah, that's true. Most single-player games, you're playing the whole tactical squad, which makes the game easier.
Yeah, but it's not a...
Right, it's not a true single-player game. Did you get the Rambo game?
No.
The Rambo game's a single-player game.
I know.
The Batman game is a single-player game.
I don't want either of those.
Douche.
I'd like to play with your girlfriend.
He wants to play with himself, but pretend to be more than one person.
No, I don't want to do that.
Well, then play the 2 games that
I
I
don't
know.
wanna play
How about
those-
the pinball game? Did you grab that? That's supposed to be really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Camel up.
Yeah, Camel Racing.
This one looks really fun.
You know what? Like, we've sold out of it 2 or 3 times already, and we don't buy a small amount, so getting a restock of this one was good. And people seem to love it. The new expansion's out too, so if you pick this up, you might as well get the expansion too. Labyrinth Clue. Really? Did we get this in?
Yeah, we got a lot of this in.
I mean, just recently?
Yes.
Jesus. All right. We're not going to have to order Monopolies or Clues for a very long time.
No. Have you not been in the stock room?
Well, I know there's a stack. There's
There's
three stacks, right?
This tall.
Yeah. But those are all the Monopolies and all the Clues. All right, Fallout.
I've heard good things about this.
I've heard very mixed reviews about this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've heard people who love it, love it. People who hate it, hate it.
That's typically how that works.
Yeah, but if there's nobody who just likes it. There's the problem. So if you like Fallout, you might want to give it a shot. You know, maybe look up some how to play videos online and see if it's something you'd be interested in. No idea what this is. This is one of those new games that just came out.
K3 is one of the most dangerous mountains in the world, and while many will attempt to climb, only a few will make it. So plan your steps carefully, be the last climber to survive.
Tells you nothing about how the game is played.
To begin
That
play, the starting base will be filled with 9 pegs, drawn at random from those in the supply. Each player has a supply of tokens that varies based on the player count. On a turn, place a token following certain rules. If you cannot play, you are eliminated, and the last player still in the game wins.
It looks like a weird Jenga.
It's like the opposite of Jenga. So to me, it's a stacking game that has rules to how you can stack it, and if you can't stack the next one, you're out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Marvel! We got the entirety of the Marvel franchise in.
Yeah.
Everything Marvel, from the movies, the comics, we now own it.
Yeah, screw Disney.
Marvel Champions got a restock of the second best board game ever made.
Except it's not a board game. But anyway.
Then why are we selling it?
It's a card game. We sell games. It doesn't say Myrtle Beach board games on the sign. It says Myrtle Beach Games.
This looks like, what's that crap?
What's that crap?
I feel really dumb now. The superhero card game.
This is
Sentinels of the Multiverse?
This is the Target brand of Sentinels of the Multiverse.
No, Sentinels of the Multiverse. Okay, so this game is good. This game is really, really good. And it has some feel of Sentinels of the Multiverse, but I think Sentinels of the Multiverse did it better, to be honest with you. But this has characters you know. I don't know. If you're a Marvel fan and you want to get into a card game, this is the one to get. If you're just a superhero fan, like you could give two craps whether it's Marvel or DC, Sentinels is the one to get, my opinion. Would you agree there, Professor?
I think this is better than Sentinels. I mean,
yeah. It's good.
You know how big on this game I am.
Yeah, but you're also a huge Marvel fan.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I could really care less about the name of the super. I watch every superhero show. I even watch like the B superhero movies. You know, I like them.
See, the thing about this though is like to me it's relatable because Fantasy Flight does a really good job on like the decks straight out. And it feels like you're actually
Sentinels doesn't. You don't upgrade your decks.
Right. I know.
This one you do.
Just bear with me for a second. Like when you buy a new deck, one of the new hero packs, like straight out of the box, it feels like you're playing like Rocket Raccoon or Star Lord.
And
like,
that's why I think Sentinels is better. It's exactly why I think Sentinels is better, because it doesn't have to adhere, and because one day they're going to screw up a character. You know what I mean? They're going to get something wrong, like they did with the Star Wars LCG. They had, I forget what character it was, but it didn't make sense the way it played. One day they're going to do that, and they're going to get so much backlash about it. Granted, you know, Sentinels doesn't have to worry about that, and it's kind of the coward's way out, and they didn't have to pay for any IPs. But they have a Hulk character. It's just called something else. You know what I mean? You kind of know who you're playing.
I mean, yeah, Sentinels is like the dollar store version.
It's not the dollar store version.
The heroes are the dollar store versions.
Kind of. They twist them up a little bit. They don't want them to be exact.
Who was Bunker?
I don't know who Bunker is.
Bunker is clearly Iron Man.
Okay. Well, so I would never play
Legacy?
Iron Man or Bunker.
Legacy is clearly Superman.
Yeah, but those are like everybody does those. You know what I mean? Iron Man, Superman, Batman. Like those are the three.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Sentinels is an amazing game. I love Sentinels.
Yeah, I know.
I just think
I
think I like Champions a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're a Marvel fanatic. I agree. I said if you like Marvel, this is the game for you. If you don't care, then Sentinels is the one for you. What is this?
That is a New York City.
Oh, we got a restock on it. Okay.
Legendary Black Widow expansion.
You know what we don't have?
The legendary base game, though.
Oh my God! I can't believe we didn't get that.
I mean, me neither. Because
we ordered it.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try these.
My first escape game.
Yeah.
It's for like 6-year-olds, right?
5 to 7.
5 to 7. 6-year-olds.
They still look kind of cool.
I mean,
not just the escape ones. Come on, go to the next slide. Like this one?
That looks good.
Yeah.
I would like to maybe run this for kids in the store. See, because it's only one adventure. The problem again, with escape room and this is, once you play it, it's done.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you
that one's ages 8 and up.
Get kids into it and then move them to D&D.
Yeah, or the next role-playing system up. Yeah, I think that this would be good to run for kids. You know, the escape room one. Oh, I got this thing again. All right. Obscurio. I like Obscurio. I haven't played it, but I like Mysterium, and it's basically Mysterium,
but with blurry pictures.
Blurry pictures, because they're obscured. Obscurio.
So I feel like you could buy Mysterium and get both of these games in the same one. Just have a few beers, and then all of a sudden your Mysterium is now Obscurio.
Well, I mean, like I said, I haven't played it, so there might be a difference. There might be more of a difference than just the blurry pictures.
Face value looks like it's just blurry pictures.
I think it's less expensive too. I don't know. Like, one day I'll play it. One day I'll open one up. We just got a whole bunch of them in, so. Star Wars.
See, along with our acquisition of Marvel, We have now acquired everything under the Star Wars.
Disney's
trade.
just
Yeah.
all they got is a mouse.
Yeah. I was excited about them doing these.
Yeah.
They are essentially new starter sets, but instead of the way the starter sets used to be, where you get...
Yeah, they're single player starter sets, but each single player gets more.
Yes.
But it looks like the same models, except for the new add-on.
I don't know. The only one I've really looked at is the Separatist one, because that's the one I want to get. It comes with the tank.
Yeah, the Separatist one has Grievous, and it's the same Grievous model. It's basically the old starter set, the old 2-player starter set, divided in half, and then added different...
you get more like...
One more unit.
Yeah.
You get another unit. Like that unit up top is what they added to this one.
And ATRT.
What would they have? The speed? What did they have in there? For their...
I think I didn't buy the...
No, I think they had the ATRT. They absolutely had the ATRT.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the Separatists.
And the Separatists. So this is the same, but they added...
The tank and the Magna Guards.
Right. So they added a lot more to this one.
Yeah.
We got some more starter sets. Didn't realize we were out of starter sets. Weird. At least in Sockesty we were. All right. For X-Wing. Sorry. X-Wing starter sets. This is my favorite miniature game. All the Ticket to Rides.
Wow,
we
are just acquiring
IPs. They're all ours.
Yep.
Ticket to Ride. Build
Classic.
some trains. That's classic if you hate people or want to hate people by the end, because your whole job is to screw over whoever you're playing with, so that you can win.
A monopoly with trains.
Worse.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Have you ever played Ticket to Ride 1?
No, I have not.
Oh.
So you're building rails.
Wait till you're like finishing your last section, and then somebody blocks you.
Yep. It's definitely a cutthroat game.
Yeah. Ticket to Ride Europe.
Yep. So you can cut their throats in Europe as well. Rails and Sails.
With
I
boats.
have not played that one.
I haven't either.
San Francisco. I'm assuming that like these versions of the game have some different mechanics.
Yeah, it's trolley cars, and I think it's just a smaller, more like compact version of the game. Like,
It's definitely
like a on-the-go type.
Okay.
You know, because I mean the Ticket to Ride boxes.
Yeah.
Which these smaller ones are a lot more accessible. I mean, Ticket to Ride's not an overly expensive game, but.
Oh boy, we took Disney too. We're taking over the world. We're like,
we own it all now.
all right. So this is the base. No,
That's the base.
that's the base game.
Yep.
Okay, that's the base game. Disney Villainous.
Well, the first one. I mean, because
They're all base games. Yeah, that's true. Disney Villainous is basically an asymmetric game, and you get to screw over everybody else so that you can reach your goals first.
Bigger and badder.
Yeah, that's
Syndrome. Lady Mim, I think, and the rat from Ratatouille. Yzma,
Scar.
and the hell?
No idea who that is.
Evil Comes Prepared.
Evil Comes Prepared is the next one. Yep.
Wicked to the Core.
So it's
Hades. The
Doctor from Princess and the Frog.
Doctor from Princess and the Frog, and then the Evil Queen.
Yep. Okay, Marvel Villainous. All right.
Hela, Taskmaster, Thanos. Is that Ultron? Move your head. Yeah, Ultron, and
What's the Triceratops?
that's Black Panther.
It's not Black Panther.
It's not Black Panther, but it's his nemesis.
Triceratops, man?
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Triceratops Man one.
Was it a dinosaur?
Killmonger?
Yeah, Killmonger. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mischief and Malice, Doctor Doom, MODOK, and Loki.
Okay.
I
That's
think-
Doctor Doom?
No, that's not Doctor.
That's not Doctor Doom. No, who the hell that is. Anyway, Mischief and Malice. Star Wars Villainous. This is the one I actually played. This one was pretty good.
I haven't got a chance to play it yet.
Yeah. The only problem is I forget who it was. Oh,
Did Jesse cheat?
no. what is... I can't believe I don't remember her name. The female character.
Asajj Ventress?
Asajj Ventress, yeah. Like my second favorite character. But anyway.
Apparently not.
She, if you get Dooku out with her, you can win like turn 2. It's kind of broken, so they need to fix that. But anyway, other than that, Game of Thrones Katan. It's nothing like Katan, from what I understand. It is more Game of Thrones than it is Katan. If you like Game of Thrones and you want to be reminded of Katan a little bit, this is the right game. It's more of a board game than it is the tile placement. I mean, I guess you can't rebuild Westeros. Kind of the point.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Westeros just has
But
to...
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is only on the wall too.
Oh, that's right. It is only on the wall.
So
that's weird. It's weird.
This is one that I am chomping at the bit to either own and play.
You know, you work at a game store.
I do.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do have bills to pay as well.
That's
so,
true.
You know,
That's true. All right. Well,
narrated by Gandalf.
Oh, yeah.
App.
Okay. The app. Yeah, the app's narrated by Gandalf. So it looks good. I like all of the app games I've played from Fantasy Flight. Descent was good. Obviously, Mansion of Madness is in my top 5.
I mean, I'm sure somebody will correct me, but I mean, I feel like Fantasy Flight just does good games.
They do. Even if they don't do good games, they do good quality. So, like, if you get a game with minis, and even if you don't like the game, the minis are always awesome. Yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
We put Magic too? Oh, these are minis. Okay, I was going to say.
Venture in the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, I see what they did there.
Starter set.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's basically just minis of D&D characters that were put on Magic cards and then made back into D&D characters for the minis.
Would that be Magic branded too?
Yes. Yes, it is. Infinity! All right, so we should actually talk about this. So,
that's what we're here to do. Is talk
not
about
this
all
weekend,
this.
But next weekend, Infinity comes out. And we are going to do draftathons, probably in both stores.
Draftathons?
Yeah, so when we're going to start probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, and every 6 people that come in can do a draft. Draft. You can just go. It's all 3-round drafts, $20. There'll be store credit for prize support that you can, if you win, you can roll it over into your next draft and just keep going and just draft this stuff all day and all night. We did this. We did this last onset, and it was a blast. Yes, there is the opportunity. Well, these are the basics. You're definitely going to get those.
The ones like planets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Infinity is their space themed one, and it's meeting mixed reviews in the store. These come in the collector's packs. You can have a chance of getting them in the booster boxes. You get one guaranteed non-foil in the booster box, and then one in every 26 packs or something like that. So you can get 1 or 2 in the box as well, not foil. The foil versions you get in the collector booster boxes. I don't know what the price point is on them yet. They hit me with the price point our cost today of what we were getting shipped, and I almost swallowed my tongue. So it might be a little bit more expensive than regular packs. Yeah, so some cards that are playable across Legacy and Commander and obviously unsets. They've already banned 4 of the cards from Legacy. They've already banned them because those 4 cards broke Legacy. You can win turn 1. Anyway, so Infinity, it's going to be a blast. It's an unset, so it's basically a joke set. A little harder to tell on these which ones are legal and which ones aren't because they didn't put the silver border on the outside.
The ones with the little acorns are not legal in anything other than Infinity.
Infinity, yeah.
The ones with the little ovals.
Like the way it's all other cards are, yeah. Definitely strange the way they did that. Recto Verso!
This is new, isn't it?
This is a new game. This was one of those little. These are all like these new games are all small. Like K3 was tiny. This is, and the 2 kids games are tiny. I think this is also a kids game. It's got a 7 on.
Build the house from the map as quick as possible. A re-edition of La Boca with new art and a 2-player mode. I'm assuming just by the box art that the card or something is
It
upside.
looks like over there you get a card that has the house, and you have to match that by looking at it from flat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then you make it 3D.
Well, yeah, but the only way you can make it work is by building it 3D. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. This is that game you were supposed to tell us about.
I did tell you about this game. A Song of Ice and Fire, tabletop miniatures game.
What that weird abbreviation again?
Ace off. It's not weird.
It's like A-Soif, actually, or so. I don't know how you would actually say A-Safe. A-Soif.
Oh, yeah. The Soif.
A-Soif, yeah. It's A-Soif. So basically we got into starter sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Free Folk. Then Lannister.
Starks.
Stark's that color, really?
Yep. It's like a light blue.
They should come pick one of these up to play on Sunday.
They should.
They should.
You literally can come and pick one of these up and do well in the tournament with one of these boxes.
This is the one you should get.
Stark and Lannisters. But if you get this one, you have to get the faction update packs.
Yeah, because this is still.
This is super
They're
old
still
now.
they're still clearing out the warehouse on these. I can't believe there was still some left. I thought after we ordered it the last time that we weren't going to be able to get any more, but
See, these. This is what you
faction
need to buy.
packs. Yeah. Twilight Inscription. So this is based on
Twilight Imperium.
Twilight Imperium. It's done in the Twilight Imperium world, and it's one of those.
Rolling right.
Yep.
And we have exclusive dice for the
Yep.
first few copies too, don't we?
Yep. We have promos for this one. So if you want this and you want to get those promos, I think we have 6 copies that come with the promos. It might be 12.
And same with the Ticket to Ride San Francisco. We forgot
That's
to
true.
mention that too. We got
Yeah.
trolley cars.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Exclusive
Special
trolley cars.
special trolley cars. Yeah. Obviously something to do with Italy. What does that?
Wait, you can see that, but you can't see words?
The map of Italy?
You can see that,
It's a boot, for Christ's sake.
but it's very tiny.
That is not tiny. What's tiny is the words under Virtu. I can't see that.
Well, I can't see that either, but there's been way bigger words than that map of Italy.
Right,
You're
but,
like,
but those are letters. Like, this is one shape. I can obviously tell the shape. Plus, I'm Italian. If I couldn't recognize the map of Italy, I would have to turn myself in. All right, anyway, Virtu. Looks like a good game about Italy. Lots of moving parts. Looks like a Euro. Oh, it's got an 8.2 on Board Game Geek. That's pretty good.
And it's a time of upheaval when the Middle Ages end and modernity is born. For those in the government, the situation is ripe for action. Your city must maintain its standing, and you, as its prince, must make this happen.
That helped not. All right, Virtu. If you want to play a game in modern, what did you call modern?
It says modernity. It's during the Italian Renaissance.
Oh, okay. During the Italian Renaissance.
Yep.
Sure.
It looks like you're just trying to make your part of Italy better than the other part.
Yeah, it's a Euro. It's a Euro. Basically, collect your resources.
Wheel building.
Yeah.
We bought World of Warcraft 2.
Oh my God! The only IP I didn't want.
Why are we gonna get that?
We got more small World of Warcraft. Man, I just don't pay attention.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I guess we were out of stock somewhere, either at your store over in Conway, or this store over here, or we were just out in the warehouse and I wanted to refill it. Then this one, actually, this is starting to get played pretty regularly in the store.
It's Pandemic, but World of Warcraft.
It is very different. I was watching them play it, and it was very. Some of those mechanics, like the adventuring mechanic, and like it just changes the game.
All right, I'm gonna put it out there. Here's my thing that I hate hate about this game.
Okay.
Your locations that you have to draw, you have to draw from
The bottom.
the bottom.
I heard you about this.
That is the stupidest thing ever.
Why?
Because now every time you have to draw a card, you have to pick it up and then pull it from the bottom.
Okay.
How does this not... Why not just the top, like every other draw a card?
Where do you put the card when it's done?
In the discard.
Does it go on the top?
No, it goes in the discard.
Okay.
And then when you have to reshuffle your discard, the easy fix, reshuffle your discard, put it on the bottom.
Can't you just draw from the top anyway?
That's what I'm saying, but according to the rules, you're supposed to draw from the bottom.
House rules.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a simple little fix if it annoys you that much.
It does. It does. It's stupid. You shouldn't be drawing from the bottom. Draw from the top.
I've played games where you had to draw the cards from the bottom. I don't know what the reason for it is.
There is none. It's stupid.
Anyway, I don't know. It's getting a lot of play here. So people seem to love it. Well, they're doing is it Star Wars? Which Star Wars? Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
They're doing the Clone Wars too. So that'll be interesting. That's it.
That's it?
What?
What?
This is only what time is it?
It's been almost an hour.
Only an hour. How are we gonna fill the rest of this 3-hour slot? All right. Well, so we went over Infinity. We went over. I think we hit everything, right? There's nothing else to talk about. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Philip.
Yep, and we're getting out of here. See ya.